So, let's get some of the Christmas decorations in again. It looks very nice on the thumbnail. These Christmas decorations, I must say, it really enhances the visual. We need an enhancement on this visual right now. Oh, bear with me, guys. Just want to get the charger out. Yeah, I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk about the weekend's action. It's meant to be a podcast, but no one's turned up as usual. What can I do if no one turns up? No one turns up. Millie, what are you saying, baby? You know what we're here to talk about, really and truly. Arsenal. In fact, let me get my headphones so you lot can hear me properly.
Um, well, you know where Marv is. Hold on. AirPods in. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Just give me an okay. Give me an okay. Can you hear me? Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Says all AirPods. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. You can hear me, yeah? Loud and clear. Let's go. Well, Millie, baby, what are you saying? Abs, what are you saying? Marv is a no-show. I thought he would show up, but he ain't been good in the group. He's gone. We on now. Oh, is he coming? Let's see. Let's see if we can get Marvelous Marv. I'm just about to slag him off. Let's see. He knows what I'm now. He knows it's actually meant to be 1:45 that we go live every Monday. But you know what? When Clee's away, no one turns up. What's this, bro? Chat to bees, man, bro. Everyone is so gas. Arsenal played poor but didn't lose. The level, the levels that we have, the levels that we've created is it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I knew that when we draw a game that it's going to be this kind of uproar, not from our fans, but from rival fans. In fact, they're excited. A draw. You even got Roy Keane saying, draw, draw, draw. We're not losing. And we're winning a ton of games, so it's okay to draw. The treble winning side, Man United 99, the greatest ever side in football history. Uh, they lost. You should make your own. Make your own what? Greens, make your own what? They lost. They drew 13 games. Arsenal's Invincibles, who everyone discredits, says they drew 12 games. That's less than the treble team, who everyone lauds and says the greatest team ever. But the Invincible team that drew 12, oh, it's a joke. But this Arsenal team right now, that's not losing, but drawing. We drew a game. We drew against Sunderland, drew against Chelsea, 2 away games. What are they, Bomber Clout? What are we saying? What are we saying? That Obi Mikel shouting. Why are you shouting, bro? Like, shut up. The joke thing is, Chelsea, you're meant to be. They've got an inferiority complex. You're meant to be our rivals. You're meant to be challenging for the title. Yet you man are talking West. So you're either challenging for a title or you're victims. Which one is it? Because you're giving the whole victim. Oh, but we had 10 men, and you're meant to be the greatest side in Europe. And well, Bayern Munich were the greatest side in Europe. We beat them. We're not saying we're the greatest side. People are saying we're the greatest side right now. Currently, uh, you beat PSG in the World Club Cup. You're saying you're the best team in Europe. You're telling me Reece James is the best right back. Yet he played in midfield. So then you come with that narrative. Oh well, he's better than Caicedo and Rice. He's better than Timber. Well, what is he? A right back or is he a midfielder? Is he gonna be fit in 10 games time? Will he be around? I don't know because he's always getting injured. So I can't. It's like Luke Shaw, Luke Shaw, Luke Shaw syndrome. Like, you know what I'm saying? People say Luke Shaw was heavy in 2020, 2021, 22. The brother had played. The brother played 10 games, looked sick for four, out for the rest. Might play one or two, out again. Same with Reece James. Let Reece James play 30 games plus. Then we can start talking. Let him solidify position. Then we start talking. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, what's this? Bro, tired from buying a day less. Exactly. That's what I said. We're playing a day. We got a day less rest, and it showed. Like we played Bayern Munich, slapped up Bayern Munich, slapped up Spurs, got a draw with Chelsea, who were meant to be this sick team. Like, come on, man. What's this? Did you notice how Caicedo tried to fake an injury? Yes, I did. When he almost broke man's leg. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did notice that, and I was just like, come on. Like, what are we doing? There's cameras everywhere. There are cameras everywhere. They can see everything. Like, what are you doing, you joker smokers? It's embarrassing. But overall, the game itself, it was anticlimactic. It live up to well, I don't know as an Arsenal fan. Maybe for neutrals it might have been sick, but as an Arsenal fan, it was anticlimactic. I was disappointed that we didn't win the game with them being down to 10 men because it's there for the taking. Any team that has 10 and is at a disadvantage, you have to be winning those games. I agree with Obi Mikel in that sense, where he says Arsenal should have won the game. And they should be disappointed. We should be disappointed, but I'll take a point. So I can look at it from both angles because we should have beaten 10 men. There's no if, buts, or maybes. Not beating 10 men is a crime. But I say all that to say Man United lost to 10 men Everton, and that's swept under the carpet. Why are Arsenal fans mad today? We're mad because BK, we should have we're not mad. We're not mad. We're mad that their narrative now has been painted. Oh, Chelsea, Reece James is the best midfielder in the world. He's the best right back in the world. Cucurella pocketed Saka. I mean, Cucurella should have been sent off after 15 minutes. He really should have been sent off after 15. Really, he should have. It was crazy. Undefeated in 8 games. At, and that's another thing. We haven't lost at the bridge in 8 games. Even if it is all draws, we haven't lost. Do you understand? We slapped them 5-0 at home. We haven't lost. But we slapped them 5-0 at home. We haven't lost. How many more times do I need to say it? Don't worry about Man City. They are washed. No, no, no. They're not washed, Abs. You have to worry about Man City. Man City are dangerous still. You have to have one eye open with Man City. I'm not mad. You mad. Ah, man, it's a shame. It's a shame because the game is there for the taking. Oh, I was looking for it as well. Where was it? Jesus. I have not got laid in 6 to 7 weeks, but I don't use that in an argument. Well, me and you, but oh yeah, yeah. You get me the dog ass. But, yeah. What else can we talk about? Oh, let's can we speak on Spurs quickly? Um, I don't know how a team that or a fan base that lost 33 games in 2 years respect the manager and think he's the best thing since sliced bread. It's all love. Yeah, it's all love and the missus. Yeah, it is. It's all love. It's all love. It's always, always. But what's not all love is Spurs and Frank. I mean, Thomas Frank was well within his rights to say, "Why are you booing the goalkeeper for? Like, you're not helping the team. You're not helping the team by booing the goalkeeper. We're already going for a bad spell, and you're booing the goalkeeper." And I do understand the Spurs side of things that um, they've lost what 4 games, 5 games at home. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous record. I would be pissed. But Frank has got to clean up Big Ange's mess, and that won't get done in one window. It's not even a window. He's had half a window. Do you know what I'm saying? He needs 4 windows to get them just ticking at least, because this is not getting Morgan Gibbs White or Eze was catastrophic, and then not having a third alternative was just damn right bonkers. Could have found an alternative. Do you know what I'm saying? There's players out there. That's what scouting systems are all about. I heard that a girl on Don Robbie's show say that she didn't think Frank could turn it around. Oh, Abby's stupid. If it's Abby, she's stupid. Some of her takes, she's the Rory Jennings, but female version, and Spurs. Um, Frank needs time. What is he meant to turn it around in one window? 3 months. My man Ange had 2 years and lost 33 games in the league. He lost 33 league games. Having trouble putting a boy to sleep. What's the time? 8:15. He was asleep, but baby girl woke him up. And now he's rattled. Like a Chris, long time no sick ass. Where you been? Where you been, ass? What's this? What you saying about Arnie Slot having the guts to bench Salah? Well, I respect it. I respect it. Like you got to do what you got to do for the sake of the team, not the star, not the player, the team. So I respect it. JBRS. What are you saying, baby? Man United got a massive win against Palace. I didn't see that coming, especially at 1-0 down. I thought, right, this is beautiful. But you turn it around somehow, some way. That wall, Henderson, like a paid agent. That wall was disgusting. And Gay, he was crap too. That's the worst I've seen Gay. Because every time I've seen it about 10 times now. He has been sterling. But yesterday, that's the worst I've ever seen. That's the worst. True. Not yesterday, day before. We need to build, we need to buy Yildiz Chris. I hear he's coming. He reminds me of Meza Api. I heard he's coming. That's what I heard. But these are just rumors. But it was a rumor I never would have thought of putting together. So I was like, okay, maybe this could be true. Yeah, what's Arsenal's weakest position that you'd sign? Our weakest position as it stands is definitely left wing. 100% left wing. As good as Trossard is or has been, and I like Martinelli off the bench as a finisher, wicked. But left-hand side, a starter, a player that is going to take a lot of moving to get out of his place, or a player that's going to cause such an impact that he's already got 2 assists before he's been taken off for 60 minutes. For Martinelli to finish the game off. Do you know what I mean? But who is there that is of that ilk? I would like to say Rafinha, but I don't know. Um, I would hope Noni can be molded into that player. That's the thing. We do have Noni, and even though his best position is looking to be from the right hand side, maybe, hopefully, he can be molded and he can learn to play on the left and be very dangerous. Because if he can start banging goals from the left hand side, that because that position's there for the taking. And once that's the thing. How if we can, like, it's mad to be champions and not have a solidified front three. Like the attack is still lacking a little bit. But maybe Jesus could be that. I don't know. Maybe we can supplement it with Jesus, Trossard, Madueke, and get away with it that way because that does present a lot of options. But you do want someone to be solidified, so everyone's patterns are it's all intersync, all interlinked, sorry, and all synced up. That's a good question, though. Are you sure Yildiz is not like a Kadira or Gundogan? I can't say because I haven't seen enough of him, so I can't say. Layout, well, yeah, Nabry, definitely, but we can't get Nabry. And Rodrigo, I don't trust. Leo, not good enough. Leo, not good enough, sorry. Will you catch our next avatar? What's that? Have you seen the previous one? No. Oh, will I catch the next Avatar? I haven't even seen the water one yet. I didn't even see the second one. I saw the first one at the cinema, Wicked. And I think by the time the second one had come out, I'd lost interest in that kind of fantasy movie. But I might give it a go. I should give it a go over Christmas. Um, I think I'm going to my mum's. If I go to my mum's and I watch it there, I will watch it because she's got a huge TV, so it'd be sick to watch that there. Um, but yeah, I need to watch the water Avatar thing. That needs to be. This does feel like an Napalm um situation. So you're telling me he's in the Gilberto Silva Carrick situation. Uh, um, was this at lay? Was it lame off? Talk more later. Oh, I'm off. In the week, people. United top four on Friday. You sound like Ken Dog, BK. You actually sound like Ken Dog, my bro. Have a good week, bro. We shall speak again. Yeah, I've sent the link out, guys. I thought Marv was coming, but it would just look like hot air. He's going to say he didn't know the pod was on. I can bet my bottom dollar. What else can we talk? We got to talk about. We got to talk more about Liverpool. Um, Finally got a win. Ritz was rubbish still. Uh, Isak got a goal, so that can take the monkey off their back a little bit with that situation. But again, they played West Ham. Not really a good side. The real test is to come in a few weeks, but will Liverpool be able to build up enough momentum between now and then? Who knows? Um, do I think they're in the title race? Nah. Um, can I write them off? I really shouldn't because they are champions at the end of the day. And you can't write champions off. So we've got to leave it at that. Jordan, he literally was like tearing it up, bro. You done. Confirmed Bex was better than Giggs. I've had more fights over them. Beckham better than Giggs. Beckham better than Giggs. If you ask a United fan, they're gonna tell you Giggs straight out of the hat. But Beckham better than Giggs. That's a good question. Was David Beckham better than Giggs? David Beckham was very underrated. Technically, in terms of distribution, his technical distribution was out of this world. You lot go crazy over Trent. He was better than Trent. Um, in terms of delivery, his free kick was second to none. His cross was the best in the world. But you see, Ryan Giggs had, and he could tackle, and he had an engine. But Ryan Giggs had fantastic dribbling ability, good shot. So Beckham had a good shot. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because Giggs is also technical. He was more technically than again. He was another one that was more technical than people gave him credit for. Not in his early days, though, he was lauded high up, but it was in the from '99 onwards, people didn't really talk about gigs like that. But I think Premier League had changed over Mars and Perez showed us the level of wingers. But Giggs was fantastic, and you would not want Giggs in your team. It's a tough one. I don't think I can answer that one. Giggs had a crossbow, but was more dribbling. Could take a free kick. Yeah, he could do that. You man are high. Giggs was much better. Nah, Millie. Beckham was sick, bro. Like my favorite ever Beckham goal was against David James, West Ham. Like, it was a half volley thing. We just chipped, man. And I was like, oh, but like, when I saw that, I said, this guy is magnificent. It was from that moment where I just stopped and said, David Beckham is a real baller, bruv. That's like, it was a hard thing to execute, and he could just do it. And he shot the whip. No one could whip a ball like Beckham. Like his crosses were the best in the world. That's without a shadow of a doubt. Like he was the best in the world at something. Ryan Giggs wasn't. That's what I'm saying. You can give Beckham an argument, but Beckham lacked. What did he lack though? He lacked pace, and that's not a massive thing. He could get turned over, and he wasn't a great tackler, but he could. But he was in for the tackle. He was physical enough for it. Like that developed later on, that side of his game, especially when he was going more central. And I thought, and that's where it was telling. Um, with his technician, like him as a technician now, he was a technical distributor. But when it come to the little shimmies and beating a man on a dime and finding that final ball, that little thread, he couldn't do that. He didn't have that eye, but he could cross a ball and he could find you from wherever and get the ball to you. But he didn't have the Dennis Bergkamp, Cesc Fabregas, that eye through the needle type thing. He couldn't. He couldn't. But Ryan Giggs maybe could have did that. Do you know? Because when he went more central, okay, Giggs, we give it Giggs, we give it Giggs, we give it Giggs, we give it Giggs. Beckham in La Liga, go watch him. I see him do a Dino trick. I watched him in a thing. That's why I think he became really good. The KDB don't have whips like David Beckham at all. Don't let people nowadays. No, he doesn't. But you know what? KDB does have that. Beckham doesn't have the eye. Cause KDB be finding brothers like you wouldn't believe, bro. Them man didn't even know they were there. Dex couldn't never beat one man. Yeah, you're right. And that's what. So he could never beat a man. No, but he could never beat a man. He's right. I can't believe these Chelsea fans nowadays. Their tune has changed so much. They're now comparing the height of the grass of the pitch, champ club. Listen, they're jokers, man. Who said this? Who said this comment? Nathan, they're idiots, bruv. They're our YGs. Remember that always. Pires was better than both of them. Facts. 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 Giggs played central in the end. He started in midfield against Barca and got ran over. Yeah, he got ran over because that's next level stuff. That was next level. So was Beckham, Chris. Oh my days, stop it. So was Beckham what? Beckham has no KDB, bro. No, he didn't have the vision that KDB. No, he didn't have that. He didn't have that vision in that 10-yard radius. Beckham didn't have that. Beckham was the long ball passer. He didn't have that, bro. No, bro, I've watched it. I've watched it. I've watched it. He didn't have that, bro. Send me some clips. Feel free to send me some clips, but I don't remember him doing that. I'm a Beckham fan. I'm a Beckham fan, regardless of the Arsenal rivalry. I'm a Beck. And he goes, "Are you fogging tapped? Are you fogging tapped?" He didn't, bro. Zidane was the key passer. Guti had more distribution. Better than KDB. What's this? Better than KDB. 100 brand new man only play FIFA. Go watch Beckham again. Is Beckham better than KDB? Tough one again. It's actually it's not a foregone conclusion. Is he better than KDB? Or is KDB better than Bex? Can't call that one. What's this? Beckham had more assists than Zidane more time, bro. Yeah, from his corners, brother. KDB more athletic. I don't even know if that's the case either. I'm not even sure that's the case, but we run with it. Anyway, guys, now one's coming into the pod. Let's see before I go. But bro, KDB is arguably best ever midfielder the Prem has ever seen. What we're doing, G. All Beck's had was a long ball. I'm talking at Madrid. Who said that? Who said? Who said that? Minnie. He said Bill Beckham had was a long ball, G. And he to some extent, Jordan, I think there's some credence in that, in what Millie's saying. But anyway, man, them, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow. It's a big game of football tomorrow. All week, really. All bloody week. Let's get it cracking. Remember, Arsenal still top, baby. Come rain, come shine. Love.